Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. I am here to do an old school empties video. It's a very ordinary empties, but shall we get started? Okay, let's have a look at what products I've been using up, what products I like, dislike, and have a wee chat about them, shall we? And as to why I'm using them. So this is just a little chill video, sit down, enjoy. Actually, you don't even have to sit down, you can just listen to me. You can get on with whatever you've got to do, and yeah. Should we get started? Let's get started. First of all, I'm going to show you my collagen. This is the collagen that I am now using, and it is true collagen, and I absolutely love it. And oh my goodness, I get so many questions about this and what differences I see and all of that. It's really hard to put down the, you know, to say, well, this is the difference, that's the difference. But I do feel much better for taking it. I can't tell you it's made my nails grow amazingly because I've actually got acrylics. But I can say to you, right, I've got all these baby hairs appearing. I don't know if you can see them all. Like, oh, like, where did all that come from? I don't know. Look, can you see that, people? I was receding a wee bit here. It kind of runs in my family, but all of a sudden now I've got all this growth coming from somewhere. Is it just a coincidence? I do enjoy it. I do feel it's made a difference, an overall difference. So you can go online, you can check it. Originally I ordered mine from Amazon. I now just have it delivered on a monthly basis, so I've got it on, what do you call it, monthly, you know, that thing. I get it actually direct from the company now. So yes, I've absolutely loved it. And anybody that has bought it through my recommendation, when I say recommendation, I'm not getting paid or anything to recommend this, I'm just recommending it because I feel it works for me, has loved it as well. So that's my thoughts on it. It's not cheap, it's kind of average. I think it's £25. I can't really remember because, like I said, it's on subscription, so I just take the money, people, every month, and I get it, and it comes on time just as I need it. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will link it in my description box. You can get sachets when you're traveling, so you don't have to take a great big jar. I better show you the jar, what it looks like. And that's what it looks like. It's powder form, so I take 1 spoonful of this. I take 1 spoonful and I add it to my yogurt, and I have it every morning. It's tasteless, there's no taste to it. You can put it in your coffee and all of that. I'm just going to get my bag to start throwing my rubbish in, people. So first item is my collagen. So this is not just the beauties, empties, this is kind of health and all of that. Sharing all those things just in case you're new. I'm kind of a mature lady, but you could probably tell that I'm a mature lady. So I'm in my very late 50s. In fact, at this precise moment I am 58. Next month I'm going to be 59, so I'm going to basically be a year away from 60. See what collagen does? I jest, people, I jest. Okay, the other health thing that I now use is I use organic raw apple cider vinegar. So I do intermittent fasting. So before I have my yogurt with my collagen, I break my fast. It doesn't really break your fast actually, but this is how I start the process, because when I eat after 16 hours of not eating, it's a process, people. I don't just sit down and go no, it's a whole process. So first of all, I'll have 2 tablespoons of organic apple cider vinegar diluted in a small amount of water. You must dilute your apple cider vinegar. You need to protect your enamel. There's no point kind of protecting your gut health if you've no teeth, people. Okay, so protect your teeth. So I dilute it in water, 2 tablespoons. I drink that, and then I break my fast with my yogurt, berries, almonds, peanut butter. I mean, it's a whole bowl full, people. And this one, I really like this one. So this is Asda's Extra Special. and I'll let you see what that looks like. So that's that one. I really like it because it's not so soury, you know, when and it doesn't catch on my throat. So yeah, the other ones I've had, see, I just put them on the, oh, somebody's at the door. I wonder who that is. Hold on. Okay, 5 hours later, I am back. Literally, I am back to finish the video. So that was Ruth, George and Georgie, so my son, my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter at the door. So we just sat down. It was a lovely wee surprise. So we sat down and we had dinner together, we had wine together. Cheers. So now I'm going to continue the empties video. So this is how I normally chat on the vlogs. If you don't follow me on my daily vlogs, I daily vlog, people. So if you've just tuned in to see my empties, which actually my empties videos are the least viewed videos, but anyway, I've also chipped my nail meanwhile. But we are here to do the empties. Right, let's carry on. So I was on apple cider vinegar, and the only reason I remember that is because I had to check back on the footage. So this is, and I don't know where Rico gets this from. I think I was saying, I just put on the shopping list apple cider vinegar with Mother. It has to be with Mother Organic, and with Mother are the two specifics I look for with apple cider vinegar. So I've got actually 3 bottles of this, but which means it's a nice one because I haven't said to Rico don't get that one, but I do know that that Asda one is one. Okay, and if you watch the vlogs you'll know I quite often have sneezing fits, it's allergies. Anyway, it's a nice one, but the Asda one is a much better one. That I like that Asda one. Like I said, it's not as soury and it doesn't hit me on the throat. Okay. I always share my estrogen as well because I think it's very important to share these things. Maybe not for everybody, but for me it has certainly helped with the menopause. And sometimes we don't realise that we need a little help during our menopause. We're very kind of taught to just go along with the process, go along with how we feel. This is how you're supposed to feel the older you get. You know, you're supposed to be less flexible, less able to jump up and down, less able to do this, less able to blah blah. No, people, it's about maintenance. That's what it is. Exercising maintains, you know, your everything. It helps with everything. Your HRT, we are living longer. We need to add these things. If you're able to speak to somebody that knows about these things. Obviously I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not any of these things, but I'm just here to share with you what has worked for me, and these are the things that work for me. I keep saying the same thing time and time again because it honestly has worked. Collagen works, apple cider vinegar works, you know, HRT. And like I always say, I've done many videos, I only take estrogen because I had a hysterectomy, so I don't need progesterone. So because progesterone is a protector of your womb basically. So that's my estrogen and my HRT. And like I said, you don't sometimes you don't realise things are not quite right because you just plod on, and it's not until you fix things you think, why did I suffer it? Why did I not realise? Why did I just go along with it? So if you're not feeling yourself, there's a reason. There is a reason, and it's nothing to do with getting older. Trust me, this is a nearly 59-year-old, and I probably feel better than I ever have before. I'm more in control of my diet. I'm more in control of what I do. I've educated myself, and that's what it's about. Educating yourself about the different stages of life. I don't regret my past because, like I've always said, I was able to cope with whatever stuff. This. I don't know if I'm going to edit all these things out tonight, but honestly, this video gets out, we're doing well. That was Rico having a little drama with Lily, my dog. My dog. I'm surprised he's not. I was just about to say I'm surprised he's not shouting out my dog, but as you just heard, he shouted out my dog. So when I let Lily in, I can't believe we're going off there. So when I normally let Lily in from outside, she'll sit and wait for me to wipe her paws, but obviously she knows that she can get away with it with Rico, and she just ran in. And it is, we have had an amber warning for the weather today. Should we get back onto the empties? Okay, the next thing that I've got here as an empty is turmeric. Again, health benefits of turmeric, it's endless. Again, you have to educate yourself, you have to do your own homework. So I take 2 turmeric capsules a day. So this is organic turmeric, curcumin and ginger. So basically, for your body to absorb turmeric, it needs to have pepper in it. I'm sorry if you always watch my empties, because these things, apple cider vinegar, my estrogen, I tend to stick to the same old things. But again, it's good to see, for those of you that watch them time and time again, that things are still working. What things are still working for me? So turmeric is another one. I only take 3 vitamins. I'm not really a person that likes to take supplements. I'm a great believer in that you should be getting your vitamins from natural sources, i.e. your food, the sun and all of that. I live in Scotland, so I need the help of vitamin D. So I take vitamin D during the winter months. I take my turmeric and I take magnesium as well, because again, magnesium is good for the absorption of vitamin D. So there we go. But I don't have any of those empty ones, but those are the 3 vitamins that I take. Supplements: collagen, turmeric, vitamin D and magnesium are the only ones, and the occasional glass of wine. Hello Lily, that's my doggy just come in. Hello, should we close the door? I'll close the door and she'll not like it, she'll want to go back out. It's all over the place, people. Okay, next item, shower gels. I just normally put on the shopping list, we need shower gel. Let me close the door. We put shower gel, and more often than not, Rico will buy what's on offer, but it always seems to be Dove. So I think Dove must be working for him as well. So I love Dove, deeply nourishing, 0% sulfites. There we go. Nothing wrong with that. So we love that. And occasionally we use, you know, like I have when I'm giving gifts. This is the Ritual of Sakura. So that's a mousse type of body wash. There we go. So lovely. But again, for everyday use, we just use Dove. When I'm giving gifts which are amazing, then I use them up. Like these little samples, we have Jo Malone. What flavour was this in? I have no idea. Body and hand wash. I cannot see what this one is. Probably basil and mandarin, it smells like. Okay, so I have used that up, and we all love. Can you hear that? Can you hear that treacherous rain? Apparently it's supposed to be really bad. Like I said, it's an amber warning. Oh, that's through double glazing, people. It's madness. Okay, beautiful. I feel as if I need to shout. So should we just give up on this video tonight, people? Shall we? It's not working, is it? So the shower gel, Jo Malone. Shower gel, beautiful. We all love some Jo Malone. Here I have again, so this must have been a little set. So we have Jo Malone again. Oh, lime and basil and mandarin moisturizer, beautiful. We all love some Jo Malone, my people. Again, this is the Ritual of Sakura. This is a body scrub, so a body scrub for the shower. I love a body scrub. Body scrubs are a thing I don't normally buy myself, but I always love to get as gifts. So yeah, lovely. Have used that up. Smells beautiful. Does actually smell really nice. I thought it was gonna pick up, but anyway, that's, oh, wetness is coming out. Wetness is coming out. Always have wet wipes in the house for all sorts of things. So that's the packet that I've kind of saved. So I use the Mamma Mia Sensitive Fragrance Free Mild and Gentle for babies, a delicate skin. I use it when I'm doing my makeup, wipe my brushes on. I really need one just now because my hands are feeling sticky from that thing that was dripping. All sorts of things I tend to use this for. Great for removing the odd stain here and there. Toothpaste. Toothpaste is another one we all need to be careful of, because when I suffered with peri-oral dermatitis, a rash round here which was absolutely awful, and I've done a video on it, I reckoned it came from that pink whitening toothpaste. So there's a certain ingredient in toothpaste that can trigger that peri-oral dermatitis. So, and that's, I reckon, where mine started from. So here again, it's whatever Rico picks up, but I always ask for a whitening one. So this is Colgate Total, and any of these haven't reacted with my skin, so they've been fine. I think Oral-B is supposed to be one of the culprits, but I've been fine with it. So Colgate Total Complete Protection for Healthy Mouth, Active Fresh. We have a small, this must have been one I bought for travelling, whitening toothpaste. This must be a Primark one, just for our travels. And then we have Oral-B Pro Expert 24-hour healthy whitening. And like I said, they've all been fine. They haven't affected my peri-oral dermatitis. And as we're talking about teeth, we have Listerine Advanced Defense Sensitive. So normally, again, I like to use the whitening one, but this is the one that Rico's been picking up. Deodorants. Now, deodorants is something I kind of avoid using. Only use them occasionally, and really try and avoid sprays. And in saying that, I do have a little spray here. So this is Lacura. So this is an Aldi one, and this is invisible. So I've probably had them for a while and just used them up, but like I said, it really takes me a long time to use up a deodorant because I don't use them on an everyday basis, even though I go to the gym every day. And saying that, I was in a spin class yesterday, people, and I had somebody sitting next to me, and the body odor, oh, it was awful. It was really awful. Anyway, hopefully I don't smell like that because I don't use deodorant often. But this is 48 hour. This is a roll-on. I have now got, I'm in the process of using, but again, not that often, like one of these natural, organic type, waxy type ones. I don't know if it really does anything, but I'll let you know in the next empties. These are all good. The Aldi one's really a really good one, the roll-on one. This again must have been one that I bought for travels because it's a tiny Pearl and Beauty. It says here £1, and yeah, that's just a travel, and it's a spray which I wouldn't buy now. So this must be quite an old one that I've just used up, because I wouldn't buy because of the aluminium. It's aluminium that they have in them, and you know, the effects of, I don't want to get into it because I don't want to give out wrong information. Let's move on to face moisturisers and things. You all know, those of you that have been with me for a while, I do love me Estee Lauder. Stopped using it when I had problems with peri-oral dermatitis. I kind of just went right back to basic things for my face, but then moved back once things cleared up, started using things again. So I'm laughing because I'm watching my battery do this. Oh, dearie me, let's change the battery. What a load of nonsense this video is turning out to be. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to try and be serious, right? Take this seriously now. So, the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Pro Rapid Brightening Treatment. Like I was saying, I do love Estee Lauder, and they have different things. I mean, their line is amazing, absolutely amazing. And I do love to change up the products because I've always maintained that you know, they say it's good to change your shampoos as well, because you're just giving your skin, as long as your skin's okay with it, like different ingredients which do different things, so it's good to change it up. And I do kind of like to change up my products during the night, but I stick to the same type of products, but not the same ones every night. Okay, so sometimes I've gone back to now using a retinol, and it's a number, what is it? Is it a L'Oreal one? I don't know, but it'll be in one of my empties, and I'm okay with that as well. You know, I have to be really careful because I don't want to trigger that peri-oral dermatitis again, because they say once you've had it, it's, you know, you may trigger it time and time again. So I'm really careful. I'll use something and see how I go. So I'm okay. I knew I would be okay with the Estee Lauder products, and I knew that wasn't a trigger, but I went back to things. I went to things like CeraVe and all of that, because they're all ingredients that are not abrasive to the skin. Anyway, back to the Estee Lauder. Did like this. Would repurchase this Perfectionist Pro. Sticking with Estee Lauder, this is one of my favourite things that I use, and I use this both in the morning and at night. Actually, at the moment I'm using this as my serum because I've run out of serum, so I need to go and I need to decide if I'm going to stick with this serum, the La Roche-Posay, or go back to Estee Lauder. So at the moment I'm using this as a serum, which is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. So when I'm mixing things up, I'll use this amongst the CeraVe products and things like that. But at the moment, I'm using this as my serum before my moisturiser as well. And I use it kind of every other night as well. So here we have the La Roche-Posay Hyalu B5. This is what this looks like. So this was the serum that I was using when my skin was inflamed, and absolutely loved all these products. But you need to be careful because they do a line for acne prone skin, and anything that treats acne is really not good for peri-oral dermatitis. So that's something to be aware of, which I learned through the hard way. But this one was fine because I ended up buying a toner from, I think it was La Roche-Posay, and it was for acne, and it was fire on my skin. Really didn't work. I picked it up without reading it, and I thought it was the mild one that I had previously got. But so you need to be careful with these products because they do a line for acne, which is it's quite abrasive and quite harsh, I think, even in the La Roche-Posay. So I loved this, absolutely loved it. Like I said, I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide whether to get an Estee Lauder one or that. So, and again, it's deciding, am I going to go for an Estee Lauder Perfectionist Rapid Brightening, because again they do different lines, that, and I haven't decided. When I'm in, I'll just pick one up. So going on to the CeraVe Facial Moisture Lotion. This is AM and it has SPF 50. Absolutely love this. Probably going to pick this up again, and I'm probably going to stick to this as opposed to the Estee Lauder moisturiser. I really enjoyed this, and it really worked for my skin. Absolutely loved it. At the moment, I was going to Milton Keynes and I ran out of moisturiser. I thought I really need to pick up a moisturiser, and I just went into Aldi's, and at the moment I'm using an Aldi one, which I like as well. I don't have a problem with. It's only like a jar, and I think it was £9. And it works, and I'm absolutely fine with it. But I just feel as if this is my skin, my older skin enjoys that. It really works for me. So yeah, really liked that. So much so that I have 2 empty ones. There you go. So yeah, and I'm gonna go and repurchase that. I'm thinking, yeah. This is also another one that I've repurchased, and this is the La Roche-Posay B5 Hyalu. So it's Hyalu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So really like this as well, and I've got one on the go that I'm using just now. I love this, and I love the Estee Lauder eye serum as well. Really enjoy it. And like I said, I love having both and changing them about, because I feel each of them offer different things for me. I've really learned that it's good to kind of not just stick to one product. So I'm using this and an Estee Lauder one. So if I use this at night, I use the Estee Lauder one in the morning. If I use the Estee Lauder one, you know, vice versa, basically. So that's the skin products that I've been using and enjoying. Been enjoying all of them. My foundation that I have been using for absolutely years is this Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. Absolutely love this, and love it even more when I've used like a base underneath it now, because what happened that as my skin aged, I felt this was quite drying, the Estee Lauder Double Wear. But I love the application of it, I love the wear of it, I love everything about it, but I just felt it needed something extra. So I have now learned to use things like the Skin Nova, the Skin Dew. I'm using another one just now that Kelly gave me, but that's not one that I would repurchase, but we'll talk about that in the next empties. I can't even remember what it is. But one that I did really like, and I have used in the past and wasn't impressed with, and I am impressed with now, is the Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? The Charlotte Tilbury, oh, people tell me it's gone right off my Flawless Filter. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter under this. I love a glowy skin. For me, it's a glowy skin. Today what I'm wearing is Dior Compact Foundation, you know, the one with the spongy thing. What an utter total waste of money and falling for the hype. This was something everybody was going on about. I think it was a limited edition compact that it came in. Obviously you'll see it in my next empties. Problem is with those types of things, do you throw them away? It's a lovely compact with a mirror and all that, looks lovely, but really fell for the hype for that. That's what I'm wearing just now, and I don't, it's really, I don't like anything about it. For me, it's Estee Lauder and I love it. And I use another, I think it's a L'Oreal one. Is it a L'Oreal one? But again, we'll talk about that in the next empties when it's empty. Talking of Skin Nova and bases, so these are samples of the Skin Nova. I think this is what I'm wearing today. It is, I've put the Skin Nova on, which adds a nice glow, and it's really nice as well to wear. Like for me, when I'm going to the gym, just gives you something, but it doesn't look as if you've got anything on, but it just gives you that wee light glow. Really love it for that. So that's the Skin Nova, and I've got that underneath the Dior. Thank goodness, because it's quite, it's chalky. I don't know, I don't like that Dior foundation at all. So Skin Nova, I've actually purchased the full size one of this because I really do enjoy it, and I probably enjoy it more just wearing it itself in the morning when I don't want makeup on, as opposed to wearing it under makeup. Under makeup I enjoy the Skin Dew by Vive, so that's by Vive. So that's that, really enjoy that. Like I said, I've bought the full size. Dior, people, look at this. Empty, empty, empty. Totally empty. That's just like, there is really seriously nothing in there. So this is like your highlighter, your contour. Enjoyed using it. Would I repurchase? No, but thoroughly enjoyed using it. And I hit pan, people. I hit that pan. Isn't that the best feeling? I'm working on a Chanel palette just now. There's like, you know, like there's like just the corner bits in that are left in it, but I can still get, like, that's what I've got on today, and I can still get at it. And I'm a person that has to use every bit up, so I've been desperately trying to use that up. It's quite old, but I love to hit pan. I love to empty things. I kind of really, it excites me to empty things like that. I hate to waste products. I don't like to throw products away. I'll use them. And the other one I've been trying to finish for such a long time is the Barry M one that I'm using. It had really bright colours on. Still, that was a great big palette like that. I don't think I would ever buy a palette like that because it doesn't give me the quick fix of emptying it. Does anybody get that feeling, or is it just me? Anyway, we'll talk about them in the next one. So, our little Hermes, a little orange box. In here were just little samples. So with purchase you get little samples of moisturizers and bits and pieces like that. So these were these moisturizers? Yeah, moisturizer and yeah, a moisturizer and a shower gel. Lovely. I mean, lovely. Would I personally go and buy a Chanel, an Hermes moisturizer? No, no. But, you know, receiving these things as gifts, yes, these are the kind of things that, yeah, you receive as gifts. Again, gift with purchase, little samples. Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. We've already spoken about that. Absolutely love it. And then this is the eye serum, which I absolutely love. Spoken about that. So little samples. We all love a little sample. Okay, we have again Lacura Healthy Glow Glycolic Toner from Aldi. I had no problems with this. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So how I end up with these Aldi products is, like, I've run out of something, I want something quickly, and that's how I end up with them. And you know what? More often than not, I enjoy them. My skin doesn't react to them. I don't have any problems with them. They're an alright price. I quite enjoy them. But it's that wanting just that higher end, isn't it, people? But yeah, I'm fine with them. It's good for your skin to change things up. I know I'm always saying stick to what you know, but sometimes just giving it something from that your skin's not used to just gives it that perk. Okay, this is something that I've just recently finished on my travels. So this is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. I've actually got a full size one of this just now, and I use it as a toner, removing makeup and all of that. But actually I prefer something more in depth to move eye makeup, which you're gonna see. But this was a travel size one, and honestly it's so annoying because I can't get the top off, because what I would have liked to have done, I don't know how they've sealed that, is to take the top off and fill it up again, so I don't have to re-buy these little miniatures, because they're absolutely not worth it. They're not, like, really not worth the price of them, what we're paying for this small amount. What is in this one? How many mils? 100 mil? Travel size 100 mil. But honestly, clever. I've tried and I've tried, and I reckon it'll break if I take it off, but I suppose I could. It's not worth it. It's not worth the trouble. But yeah, I do love the Garnier Micellar Water. There we go. That was just one. You know, sometimes when you don't want to take an eye makeup remover and you don't want to take 100 different items, that does the job. Talking of eye makeup remover, again, when I was having all the skin problems, I went back old school. I went back to products that I knew my skin was absolutely fine with. I stopped using balms and things for removing makeup. So I went to the Simple Eye Makeup Remover, which absolutely works and absolutely love. There we go. There, I've had 3 on the go, but these things hardly last. I'm using a balm again now, and it's so much nicer for removing especially your eye makeup, your mascaras and all of that. But yeah, do love my Simple Eye Makeup Remover. Would repurchase it, but I do prefer a balm for removing eye makeup. Okay, Lush. Love Lush. Of course, they're all natural products. I'm lucky enough that I have a friend that works for Lush, so I get these items discounted. So basically when he orders things for himself, he'll say to me, do you want to order anything? And I'll say, just you choose me some products like bath bombs and things. I love the magnesium one. It's really good if you're working out to relax in. say if I had to be honest, it's my grandchildren that use them more than I use them, but except for the magnesium ones, I won't let them use them because I really enjoy them. I'm a shower type of person. I'm like, get in the shower, get washed, get out, rather than lying in the bath. So it's my grandchildren that use really the Lush bombs, but when I do use them, I thoroughly enjoy them, and especially the magnesium one. It's a blue, square and yellow one. Really enjoy that for relaxing. He often gives me samples hair masks as well, which are all amazing. They've all rubbed off, but it's like henna ones and they all do different ones. But I would highly recommend any of them. Just go online, look at what would suit your hair type, because they do work and they are really lovely. So you just put them in half an hour before you're going to wash your hair, wash them out, and it leaves your hair really, really lovely. I mean, I've used lots of them. That's like the little samples he gives me. That was more of a bigger sample. I mean, look, it's totally empty. And this was a shower smoothie. My goodness, I cannot believe, look at that. Oh, I mean, they still smell absolutely lovely. So I've just left them there. So love the Lush products. What was this one? Super Milk Leave On Hair Conditioner. Again, there we go. Now you know why I have got amazing hair. Oh, that smells lovely as well. And yet, and lots of, like, this was the pumpkin bath bomb, and lots of things like that. So anything you get from Lush, it's all natural products and all amazing. Even the glitter, like Georgie's skin will irritate with glitter, but the type of glitter that Lush uses is natural glitter, and her skin is not irritated by it. Anna's the same. Anna, you know, Anna's really sensitive. Anna has a lot of allergies, like she has nut allergies. She has to be really careful with what she uses on her skin, but she's absolutely fine with the Lush products. So there we go. Okay, conditioner. So I have a treatment done in my hair. It's not that treatment that everybody gets that straightens your hair and it can be quite bad for your hair. It's not that one. It's like a protein treatment, but it does smooth your hair out and it does make a difference. But it's good for your hair. I don't remember what it's called, but my hairdresser says a protein treatment. So I get that done every so often. But to have that done, you need to use sulfate-free conditioners and shampoos, and I use the I don't know how you pronounce this, OGX, and I use the one for colour retention. So that's the conditioner, but I use the shampoo for that as well. That's what it looks like. There we go. I'm a great sufferer of grey hairs, so it really doesn't take long for my greys to appear. So I got my colour done 2 weeks ago and they're already starting to show. But I am one of those people that are quite paranoid as soon as the greys come in. Yeah, it's my thing that I fixate on, you know, like, oh, there's a grey, there's a grey, there's a grey. Especially because the majority of the time my hair is pulled back like, I mean, like this. This is normally how my hair is pulled back tight in a ponytail, because I work out every day, so you see the greys show up a lot quicker. So to fix that, I use Root Perfect. So it's basically a spray with colour, and I just spray that in the roots. I normally pick these up from B&M or Home Bargains, and the colour that works for me is light brown. Anything darker than that is far too dark for me, so it's light brown. And when I do find light brown, it's like the hardest colour to find. I pick up a few just to keep. So probably by the end of this week I'll be using the spray, because the greys will be annoying me. I missed something out with my teeth. Oh, here's another sample here, Skin Nova, another Skin Nova sample. Whitening strips. These were absolutely awful. They've got sugar in them and all of that scada, people, scada, full of scada. I have used them up. I found two actually in my Deauville tote the other day, just hanging about. I don't know why, but they do whiten your teeth for, I don't know, for 5 minutes or whatever, but for me, with the sugar and all of that that's added in them, makes them a bad product. So I'm not even going to tell you what they are. What are they called? I'm saying them. Eye White. I got them in clearance now. I know why they were in Eye White. That's what they look like, but would not recommend them. Tom Ford. This is me in a bottle, people. Strong, sexual, you know when I'm around. Loud, but quite. Anyway, this is me. Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla. That's my scent, people. Absolutely love me. My winter scent, my Christmas scent, my special scent. That's it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got vanilla and sweetness, but boy, when it's gonna attack. But anyway, so that, I've got another one on the go, as you all know if you've been with me all through Vlogmas, because I bought another one. Okay, then we're always trying to get, like, you know, the cheaper option, which is always a bad idea, because anyway, this is tobacco and vanilla from Aldi. Actually people, it's very similar. I'm not gonna lie. In the bottle, sniffing them like that. Anyway, I've used it up, so there you go. In minutes, you know, I think this was like £5. You kind of go, use it as an air freshener. You spray it on the pillows, spray it on yourself. You're not bothered. But yeah, tobacco and vanilla from Aldi. Would I repurchase it? I don't know. I don't know. I've got another one of these, like the real one, so I don't know if I would repurchase it if I had to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, this one I picked up from TK Maxx, TJ Maxx, other countries call it, I think. And I just smelt it when I was in store and I went, oh, that's actually quite nice. So this is Olivia Blake London Poppy Noir, made in England. I actually really enjoyed using this. It was nice. It's nice. I'm smelling it now and it's nice. And that was the packaging for it. And it cost me $9.99 in TK Maxx. And it says here RRP was £35. I've also got 2 nail varnishes here, my people. We've come to the end, finishing off with one of my favourite products, which is nail varnish. We have an Ollie one here, which has dried up, but well used, but people, it's rock. So this was a blue, and do we have a number? We don't, but it was a blue sparkly one. You can see it there. It's a very old one, so you probably wouldn't be able to get it, but anyway, just to show that I do use up nail varnishes. Although I have acrylics on, I still sometimes paint over my acrylics. I sometimes peel off the gel and paint my nails because I'm that weird person, and then again I have toenails to paint as well, so I still use up my nail varnishes. My favourite nail varnish is Chanel Le Vernis nail colour. Anyway, this is $6.97. There we go. So every year I would buy myself a nail varnish, which this year I did not do. It's the first year ever. That's because I bought myself a very expensive lipstick from Chanel. That is my crazy empties, my people. I know it's been all over the place. I think I'm just gonna leave in all that rubbish that I would normally edit out, but people, for those of you that know me, know that that's how the vlogs and the videos go. They're kind of all over the place. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this evening. We got there eventually. What time is it? It is 8:30 this evening. So thank you very much for joining me on this crazy video. I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. A thumbs up is always very much appreciated. If you would like to see more videos from me, which I doubt very much after watching this one, I'm going to link one here, and if you're not subscribed, I'm going to help you by adding the A right here. Thank you very much. and cheers.